Hockey play-by-play. Canuck Captains with Jim Robson. Available exclusively at London Drugs or www.canuckcaptains.com.
Here's Noon Hour Sports. Sport flashes from the CJAV Sports Desk, presented by Redmond Motors on Kingsway North in Port Alberni. Here's today's transportation special from Redmond Motors on Kingsway North in Port Alberni. And it's a special we want everyone to know all about. It's a 1955 Pontiac four-door sedan with V8 motor. This is a one-owner car that has been carefully driven just 18,000 miles. For equipment, it has an air conditioner, signal lights, and is finished in beautiful Nassau blue. Just $750 down will handle this attractive Pontiac, and the balance can be arranged by Redmonds to suit you. Be sure you call in this afternoon. See and road test this transportation special that will suit your driving needs. That's at Redmond Motors, your Chevrolet Oldsmobile dealers on Kingsway North in Port Alberni. Telephone 980. And now Noon Hour Sports. We give top billing to softball in local sports today. Last night at Sterling Field, the Port Super Values and Dominion Construction played to a 2-all tie in the first game of their best-of-3 District League softball finals. The game was called after 9 innings because of darkness. Walter Johnson pitched for Super Value and held Dominions to 2 hits, while Art Barch handled the pitching chores for the Construction boys. In the Island Senior C softball semifinals, Super Values meet Tofino tonight at Sterling Field in Alberni, starting at 6:30. This is the first of a best-of-3 series, the winner to host Brentwood this Saturday and Sunday in the Island Final. The Port Alberni Cubs and the Alberni Athletics decide their Native Sons Cup playoff series at Sterling Field tomorrow evening in local baseball. The series is tied at 1 game apiece. The Cubs won the opener 12-4. Then Jack Mosdell hurled his memorable one-hitter to give the Athletics a 9-0 win in the second contest. Here are a couple of reminders about local sport meetings. Friday night at 8 o'clock, there'll be a meeting for adults wishing to help promote juvenile soccer in the Albernis. The meeting will be held in the Athletic Hall. All 10-pin bowlers are asked to meet at the Port Bowlerdrome Sunday evening at 7:30. On the tie fishing front, Leo Zaharov took a 25-pound 5-ouncer last night. This morning, Jim Kennedy caught a 26-pound tie. Tom Schuller of Denver, Colorado, took one that scaled 1 ounce less than 29 pounds. And Mac Richardson took a 34 3/4 pounder. 8 baseball teams from various sections of BC will compete in the annual Labor Day tournament at Kamloops on September the 2nd. There will be no Vancouver Island teams in the tournament. The Vancouver Pilseners, coming to life in the second half, won the first game of the best-of-5 Intercity Lacrosse League semifinals last night, defeating Victoria Shamrocks 11-7. The two teams will play a game tonight in Victoria. In soccer last night, Vancouver Halcos defeated Victoria United 2-1. The Hollywood Stars of the Coast League have announced that 2 players will be sidelined because of injuries received in last night's ball game with Seattle. They are catcher Danny Kravitz and outfielder Carlos Bernier. In football news, the Hamilton Tiger Cats and the Ottawa Rough Riders kick off the Eastern Big Four season in Hamilton tonight. Some 15,000 fans could be expected for that game. The BC Lions are looking forward to a crowd of about 34,000 at Empire Stadium Monday night when the Edmonton Eskimos come to town to play the Lions. By the way, Ed Verub, the BC Lions hard-running halfback, is the individual scoring leader in the WIFU so far with a total of 18 points, with 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Turning to baseball, the Associated Press has learned that Al Lopez will resign as manager of the Cleveland Indians at the end of this season, no matter where the Indians finish in the American League pennant race. In swimming, Toronto's Marilyn Bell is going to make her second attempt to swim across the Strait of Juan de Fuca tomorrow. this time in the other direction. Finally, some afternoon baseball scores. In the American League, in the first game of a doubleheader, at the end of 3, Boston 3, Chicago 2. In the American League, at the end of 3 innings, Cleveland 2, the Yankees 2. In the National League, at the end of 3, Cincinnati 3, Pittsburgh 1. In the National League, at the end of 3, Chicago 3, and the Philadelphia Phils 2. How would you like to make the hottest deal in town on the hottest car on the road? Well, here's what to do. Call into Redmond Motors and to see the wonderful deal they will make you on a brand new 1956 Chevrolet, the car that's in a class by itself. See Chevrolet for 56. The Motoramic Chevrolet now on display at Redmond Motors, your Chevrolet Oldsmobile dealers on Kingsway North in Port Alberni. Phone 980. Redmond Motors, your Chevrolet Oldsmobile dealer, has just presented Noon Hour Sports. Hear Noon Hour Sports again tomorrow at 12:55, presented by Redmond Motors, 315 Kingsway North, where you get the most for your car and the most in the new car you buy. This is radio for the Alberni Valley, CJAV.
Hockey play-by-play. Canuck Captains with Jim Robson. Available exclusively at London Drugs or www.canuckcaptains.com.